you know that nasty ass river they got in India? Y'all ever see that? That's the shit they like probably they put in the ocean from these tankers. They just dump that shit in the ocean.
But then they'll have a day that's called
Earth Day or some shit.
Save the ocean.
Sponsored by Dawn.
Yeah.
You know?
For real.
Hey, this just like some. It just happened. I believe in some European country. But basically, it was a tree out in like a field, man. And a 16-year-old Edomite cut the tree down, and the people were outraged. And I was like, well, shit, where the rest of the trees that was supposed to be there? You know, why the fuck is it only one left? You know, but they're outraged because that tree has been on the movies. I'm like, bro, this is hypocrisy, man.
Yeah, that shit was probably like a grove or some shit that you know.
Bro.
Yeah.
Hey, the scripture said the oil. Hey, we understand who runs the oil and petroleum industry. Hey, even your pharmaceuticals are coated in that oil, man. You know, so that's defiled. Hey, even the regular oils that people use for cooking. Hey, Crisco. Hey, that's still horrible oil, man. You know, you got palm oil. That's bad for you as well. And then with canola. And then the rest of these oils,
vegetable
they'll sell it
oil.
to you, and they're not even cold pressed. So what? Now all the nutrients that was in it, they are gone. Honey, we're not even eating real honey. It's a processed some shit on the package.
What did this shit say? Honey sauce?
Yeah.
On
they go to
Popeye.
get the package and shit. And
The fuck is honey sauce?
Honey product. You know, something like that. It's just sugar and.
I think KFC like that.
Man. Oh, and then they're killing the bees.
Yeah.
And then they're creating artificial ones. You know, and then they talk about climate change and all these different things. Hey, well, everything that Yahweh Shai set up in order for the earth to run in unison, in unity, hey, you're destroying it. The bees help with the rest of the wildlife, man. Because what? They're polluters. I mean, not polluters, what's the word? Pollinators, the water. They're pollinators, man. You know, they help pollinate the trees, the flowers, the grass, all of it. Hey, that's their specific role within the earth, man. And you destroy them. And then you dump, what was it? GMO, they dumped, I believe it was 250 million GMO mosquitoes.
Yeah.
In Florida and LA.
Somebody caught one mosquito and they should have a serial number.
Yeah. How you put a number on something that small,
bro?
Yeah.
Man. Hey, really, I got a script, unless somebody's already reading. I have one. Wisdom of Solomon 6, and this is in the Good News translation. It says, starting at the top, it says, "So then, you kings, you rulers the world over, listen to what I say and learn from me. You govern many lands and are proud that so many people are under your rule. But this authority has been given to you by the Lord Most High. He will examine what you have done and what you plan to do. You rule on behalf of the Most High in His kingdom, and if you do not govern justly, if you do not uphold the law, if you do not live according to the Most High's will, you will suffer sudden and terrible punishment. Judgment is especially severe on those in power."
Well, yeah, we read that as the king sword all the way down.
Yeah, and you're held responsible for the conditions of the earth.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that's governing and ruling it. You know, look at you ruling the earth, child obesity.
I said 24.
Children being obese. You ruling the world. High cancerous rates. You ruling the world. You know,
STDs.
sex changes.
STDs is at an all-time.
STDs at an all-time high. Low marriage.
High abortion, low marriage,
Yeah.
and high divorce rates.
Yeah. High missing children.
Yeah.
Trafficking. All in the earth. Pedophilia. All in the earth.
Yeah.
Under your rule. Endangered species. Animals.
Yeah.
Some of them, they say what they think we know.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Well, for them to say it, it's got to be low.
Hey, and going back to the food, right? They finna start saying that meat. They're gonna start banning meat because they say that animals is a problem when it comes to greenhouse gas emissions. So you consume meat. When every time you release gas, that's part of that gas emission. You know.
Them farting, you farting.
Yeah. So they rather you eat bugs instead.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
So we're gonna make the bugs into a patty.
Yeah.
Just trust us. This is what we tell you.
It tastes like hamburger meat, right?
Hey, but you people have set, what's the word I'm looking for? Have settled for your taste is the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
But I mean, we know he made it that way.
He used witchcraft on it, put some witchcraft on it, and make it taste like it's real. And you and Jake will have no problem with tearing it up.
They said fried chicken.
All you got to do is sell it on a bun for 50 cents.
Yeah.
Put some cheese on it.
The elder from New York was going into, like, he was drinking something. It was like a smoothie or something, but it was bitter. And he was like, we're taught in this society that bitter is bad when bitter is actually heals your body. And, you know, but we're taught that sweet and, you know, those things, that's good for you.
Sweet, sour, salty.
Bitter is alcohol.
Yeah. Sugar, yeah.
Yeah, if you look into the sugar industry, man, that thing is, they're very powerful in the lobbying and paying off freaking, what are these called, these like Republicans and senators? And
Lobbyists?
Politicians. You know, they go to Washington, D.C., man. All these industries go there, and they basically put these people in power. You know?
Yeah.
So when these people get into the power seat,
Corporations put money behind it.
yeah, when they get in the power seat, well, guess what? These people don't get to make their own choices, man. They're bought and paid for by powerful corporations.
Which are owned by the high elites. At the end of the day, a bunch of shell companies, but it comes back to one number.
All the shit that's bad for you, instead of being taken out of the shelves and being demonized for what it should be. No, instead it's promoted. It's cheap to get to. You know? Why? Because they're being paid millions of dollars. Their pockets are getting fat. You know, and these guys, they have no morals.
It's no different. It's no different than the big pharma drugs.
I was just about to tie it together. That's what I was just going to say. They're tied together anyway.
You was watching that series, Painkiller. You saw how they was advertising and campaigning, and they was putting all kind of money behind this particular company, the drug. And they was marketing it, and people was taking it. They had a little, couple little Edomite little, snow bunnies going around advertising and have you ever tried Oxycontin? And they come with a little punchline.
Yeah.
They got their little.
They got a whole
mascot.
They got a whole little script.
Yeah.
That they follow.
So it's the same thing even with the food, man.
And that script.
And they lobby for it and get pushed behind it through the corporations, which ultimately is going to be down the line all backed by fucking Black Rock and Vanguard.
Yep.
That was exactly the point. So the pharmaceutical and the food are working together against you.
Well, that's why it's called the FDA. Food and Drug Administration. Somebody who's wise will be like, okay, this is unnatural. This is not poison. Take it off the shelf. Or don't put it up there at all. But they'll tell you, oh, this is a healthy amount of, this is an acceptable amount of poison. You can get past it.
In spiritual, you brought that up because what is Biden, his main slogan or campaign pushing for now? To lower the price of these drugs, of pharmaceuticals for, insulin or whatever, pushing more drugs on you.
Instead of healing.
Right. Hey,
Like he was saying about the bitter will be able to heal you versus.
we're going to increase the amount of these herbs to help cure you, but no, we want to.
Who's paying him to say that?
Right.
Big Pharma. Because he's bought and paid for also.
He even said that recently. Like I'm just following the script.
Yeah.
One industry leads to the next. Well, I want to correlate it all with the movie They Clone Tyrone. There's a lot of little hidden gems that should be waking some of these people up. If you're not already see it in the spiritual sense as it is. They said, nigga, it's in the chicken. Well, what are they? These same chicken plates have 30 to 40 ingredients in it. A piece of fried chicken. Chicken is one of them.
Right.
That's the main thing you need.
Flour, salt, garlic, pepper.
We have 11 herbs and spices. Okay, so that's 12 ingredients. Flour is another ingredient. Okay, but 30 got 20 more? Shit you can't pronounce. Shit you can't pronounce.
Yeah, I was just thinking, breaking it down, how I fry chicken. You need the flour, the salt, pepper, garlic,
That's it.
mix.
You gotta throw a little pepper.
Yeah.
But it's a spice or an herb.
Right.
You know?
You buy the you got certain chicken fried batters. You look at the back of it, they got all kind of shit on it. The main one, the main one, MSG.
Flavor enhancer.
You wonder why you frying that shit
Natural
every weekend.
flavors. Natural
Yeah.
flavors.
You tearing that shit up.
Yeah.
You know? And then you tossing it with more chemicals, more sauces.
And the flour is not actual. It's not the flour is bleached.
Yeah.
And one more thing, since we're kind of talking about it, what did you say? They won't even sell ketchup from here over in another country.
Yeah, hell no.
Because there's way too many chemicals in it. Theirs have like 3 or 4 chemical, ingredients, when there's like 17 ketchup, vinegar, salt, tomato paste. It's the worst thing, yeah. Water, but in America it's sugar and all this other stuff.
Red 40,
Excuse me.
red this, yellow that.
I got a quick. Job 10 and 21. Before I go whence, I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death. A land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death without any order, where the light is as darkness. That's over here in the Great Babylon, America, man, Harlem. This place is the shadow of death.
Yeah, this is the only place where living a death style is considered a lifestyle. You know, you actually speak up and tell the people morals and to care for their body and themselves. You get shamed for doing that.
Yeah.
You get called a damn bigot, some political term, because you're actually telling them, hey, this is how you live. But you do this is gonna lead to death.
Yeah.
That's how you know this is the shadow of death, man.
For example, YouTube, maybe a year ago, they banned people from promoting natural remedies.
Natural
Can't speak
cures.
about natural remedies on YouTube. That became one of their guidelines.
Yeah, after
C19.
C19.
That's for life.
Yeah.
And who paid them to do that? Once again, like these people they'll go to another corporation and pay them. We don't want this to be spoken out on your platform. The CDC will go in there.
WHO.
These are powerful corporations, man. These people run the world.
Yeah.
Trillions of dollars, man. Trillions of dollars. They'll pay out anybody. Anybody will get on their payroll, man.
Hell yeah. Someone get Ezekiel 4:13. You got it.
You want that right there? That's Ezekiel verse? Okay, Ezekiel, chapter 4, after you said.
Yeah, 4:13.
4 verse 13, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Lord Yahweh said, thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the heathen, the Gentiles, whither I will drive them.
Yeah, so everything that you consume in this place, even if it's a herb, even if it's a vitamin, you saw us touched it in some way. It's not in its most purest form. But we can only, do the best that we can do. Pray over it, because ultimately, the benefits in it, Yahweh Bashim al-Shah has to activate the benefits within it to help you, because prayer is the #1 tool, and then the herbs.
Ultimately, the Lord He's preserving us. It's really of the Lord, like it says in Lamentations. Because of the Lord's compassions don't fail, we're not consumed. There's of the Lord's mercies that we're not consumed. So He's preserving us. We doing the best that we can in this hellhole. We eat what we eating, but ultimately the Lord, He's the one who, He preserves life. So